Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Traci Reed Designs, and it is oldie but a goodie day, and today we are playing with the Anywhere But Here collection. So in the description box below I will have a link to Traci's shop and blog where you can see other inspiration using this collection, and I do believe it is probably on sale. And so if you are looking for a great travel collection, especially as we get into summer and you're traveling, or you have even around town sort of travel type photos, this is a great one if you want to pick it up. So what I started with is just a yellow piece of cardstock for my stash and a white piece of cardstock for my stash, and I just created a stamped background. This is just sort of a background type stamp with just some messy numbers, sort of sketchy lined background stamp. And so I just took some navy ink and went ahead and stamped that out on the two corners of my page. And so once I had that in, I did add a few splatters with, I think, Uncharted Mariner is the Distress Oxide ink that I used. And once I had that, I basically took all of the papers that I showed you at the beginning. Those were all just scraps of pattern papers from this collection that I had already in my stash, and I figured rather than print new ones, why don't I just try to use the scraps that I have and create a layout. So that's exactly what I did. So I layered up the three larger pieces in the background, and then I took my three photos and I did matte those on white, and then the smaller pattern papers, so that floral, the other sort of corally pink pattern paper, and then the heart green pattern paper, I just layered in the size that they were, I just layered them behind my photos. So these are travel photos, road trip travel photos, just to document one of our road trips. And so I figured they all were sort of on the same trip, and as the mountains sort of got closer and closer and closer, that's why I have the progression of the three photos. So perfect collection for this because we are on a vacation, and so I thought they worked perfectly for the Anywhere But Here collection. And now I have all of these embellishments that you see on my desk. I have everything, I do believe, except for maybe the circular heart that you see there, that green one that I'm playing with right now. I think other than that heart, everything that you see is actually from the sticker sheet. I don't believe I have anything on this layout except for those hearts. That is from the digital kit. So if you're just looking to have, not going to buy the digital kit, I can definitely tell you have plenty of embellishment options with just the sticker set for this collection. And I do have tons of florals, so I did print that sticker sheet multiple times because I use florals a lot. And so I did pull out lots of florals for this. So I'm going to build some clusters, as you see. I have that one with some tags at the top, and then I have a middle sort of cluster that's going to kind of make it so that it connects all three of my pages together. That's kind of what I had in my head when I was creating it. And it's just a simple cluster with just some florals, a heart, and then I did for this layout pull out an acrylic title and another acrylic piece that had mountains and trees in it. And I thought it was kind of perfect considering that's what I was documenting. So I pulled that out, and that creates that middle cluster that kind of ties my photos together. And then on the bottom, I did take that really cool mountain die cut and put that at the bottom of my photos. There's nothing I need to worry about not covering in these photos or worried about having covered up because it's just cars on the highway. So I'm fine with putting extra embellishments on this page and covering up some of the photos, because like I said, nothing is being lost. So I do have that cluster at the bottom with a little word strip, which I think says enjoy the journey. I can't see it really well on my screen, but I'm pretty sure that's what it said. And then once I had those sort of 3 embellishment clusters, I did come up to the top of my third photo, and it definitely felt like it was missing something, like there was definitely going to be needed to have another embellishment cluster up here because it was looking very plain. Plus it would seem odd if I decorated one whole side of the page and left the other side blank. So you're going to see this layout in particular has about 5 embellishment clusters, which does give me my odd number. It's not my visual triangle, but it is an odd number, which I do really like. And so I have that embellishment cluster at the top, some florals, the little globe, and then the heart. I can't remember what the little bit at the top says, something about vacay. Let's go on vacay or something like that. And then here's where you see my title coming in, which is Wander Here is my title, or Wander More, which I thought was pretty perfect for travel photos and going down the road. So I thought that kind of worked out really well. And basically, as you see, it is right here. I am going to go off camera and glue all of this down. I do rough up all of those florals to give them some dimension, as well as I do pop up a few things in the embellishment clusters so that I get some lift and some dimension. And here I am just showing you everything glued down. I added an enamel dot in one of the tags, and then I did a little twine bow in the other tag, just so I don't have naked tag holes, just to kind of finish those off. Now to complete the layout, and I didn't even speed up this video, so basically what you see me working at right now is my normal speed. This actually didn't take me that long to create, and so I decided to leave everything in. So now you're going to see me in what feels like slow motion, try to figure out where to put these enamel dots. And basically I have 3 colors. I have like a navy, I have like a green, blue, kind of teal, and then I have a very deep pink. And so I'm just going to take these enamel dots and put 3 in each of my clusters. So I have 5 embellishment clusters. Each one of those clusters is going to get a set of enamel dots, and I'm not doing them beside each other. I'm kind of interspersing them in amongst the clusters, and so I'm just making sure that each embellishment cluster gets each of the different colors of enamel dots. And this one is giving me trouble because it keeps sticking to my finger instead of the paper, because that's always what happens. I will probably need to put some glue on these. Sometimes they stick really well, and then sometimes they do not. So wouldn't surprise me if when I go back I will have to put some glue on these. But once this is done, that's going to complete this page. I will have still photos coming up at the end. And like I said, don't forget to check out Traci's blog for lots of inspiration. The ladies that joined in on this oldie but a goodie day or theme have created some great layouts this month. So with that, guys, here are those still photos, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.